December 20th, 5:27 p.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get it on.
Let us now reconvene.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has never been more ready.
You know, this is my first time we've been at the defense bench together since I debuted. Now that you mention it, although back then I thought you were more loud than you were reliable. You've really come a long way since then, Apollo. You've grown a lot. Well, there have been some hiccups, but I guess I've done pretty well. He's still got that ego of his, though.
Prosecutor Blackwell. Sorry, I forgot what voice I was doing there. With the 7-year mistake now resolved, you can finally take your rightful place. Yes, I guess we can keep the chit-chat for later. Bailiff, please bring in the witness immediately.
Even with those handcuffs off, Prosecutor Blackwell seems to be pretty much the same. 7 years of grumpiness doesn't go away so easily, I guess. Indeed not. Oh boy, here we go.
Ha ha ha! Bobby Fulbright here. I heard I was needed on the stand, so here I am. Detective Fulbright, do you know why you have been called to give testimony?
Yup, because there is only one reason why I'd be called. And that is because it's time for justice. In justice we trust.
Objection!
Nope. You can't fool us with that act anymore. Your justice is nothing but lies.
What? Are you questioning the integrity of my justice? I mean, sure, sometimes I make mistakes, but hey!
He's acting exactly the same as always. Tell me about it. He must be feeling awfully confident.
Fulbright, if you wish to dispel our suspicions, then let's get to your testimony.
All right, fine. You want me to prove my righteousness? I can certainly do that. Okay. What are we starting with this? I don't even know. He could be anywhere. The embodiment of justice.
Ha 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 ha! I am the very embodiment of justice itself. I won't have you make me into a villain with your far-fetched arguments. And this bit about the escape route is only a theory. You don't have any proof. What we do have is proof that Athena Sykes is the culprit. This lighter with her prints on it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So you're saying the suspicions against you are completely false? And that the defendant is the real culprit?
I can't even do the judge's voice right now. Jesus Christ. My voice is all over the place.
That's right. Mr. Lawyer's escape route is totally circumstantial. He doesn't have any proof that I made a big leap onto a ladder.
We don't have proof. You are correct about that. However, you don't have any proof for your claim either.
No, I guess you're right.
You don't have any fucking proof for yo shit either, boy. He's suddenly not feeling so bad about that lighter anymore. I know, right? He's like, but the lighter, though.
But you can't define justice with evidence. Who can define it anyway? Justice just is.
Oh, my God. Yeah, they don't have to make you into a villain when you are a villain. We just have to prove you're the villain. That's all it is. We don't have to make you
Objection!
shit. Don't make me break out a dictionary on you.
Please don't throw the book at me.
Tell me the Phantom didn't just make me set up a stupid pun for him. Let's just try not to lose focus, alright?
But my justice is crystal clear. What's not clear are your eyes. Wake up and smell the justice.
Silence.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Oh?
Enough of your rubbish, Fulbright. If you even have an ounce of justice, then you will answer the court's questions and prove it.
Prosecutor Blackwell.
Prosecutor Blackwell looks torn. Well, Fulbright was his partner after all.
Prosecutor Blackwell is right. The truth will be revealed in the cross-examination. The suspicions against Detective Fulbright are, at this point, only suspicions. As is my duty, I will judge the claims against the detective as impartially as I can. Does anyone have any objections?
Objection! Oh, wait, sorry, I just... reflex. Sorry. That's fine, Your Honor.
Ha 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 ha! Now, ask away and don't hold back. Well, there don't appear to be any objections. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please begin your cross-examination.
All right, here we go. Apollo's been wearing those bandages for days. I don't think anyone wants to smell the justice. Yeah, fuck that. That shit probably got stank. And they did not refill my HP, by the way, so we are fucked. Anyway, let's press some shit.
Hold it!
The embodiment of justice? Those are just empty words.
But they say if you keep saying something, it can eventually become the truth. Isn't that how people make their dreams come true too? By wishing over and over?
All right. Let's just move on.
I won't have you make me into a villain with your far-fetched arguments.
Hold it!
Yeah. My arguments are hardly far-fetched. There's careful reasoning behind my theory.
Yes, well apparently there's reasoning behind even a tofu burger. But what we have against Ms. Sykes, though, is not just reasoning, but solid evidence. And it's called the lighter, with Ms. Sykes' fingerprints on it in the victim's blood.
Yes, that's true, but wait. Detective Fulbright was the one who brought that evidence to the trial. Exactly. If you harbor any suspicions, I suggest you ask Fulbright, right, Dono? Especially about that lighter. Here we go. He's right. But what exactly should I ask about? The position or the number? Like the position of the prints? Or the number of prints? I don't think the number matters. I don't know why we're asking about either of these, to be honest. I'm just going to say the position. Please tell the court about the position of the prints on the lighter.
They're around the same spot on either side, as they would be if she were holding it up.
I suppose if it was used to light the room, it would be held that way. Could you please add that statement to your testimony?
The prints were placed just the way they would be if someone were holding it lit.
Okay. Let me look at something real quick before I assume this is what I need to know. That's not really what it looks like based on this. Like the blood is, if this picture is exactly accurate to what he just described, that's not what it looks like. I'm gonna press on this one anyway.
Hold it!
Yes, Ms. Blackwell did mention she saw a lit lighter being held up.
Yup, meaning the person Ms. Blackwell saw was the owner of the fingerprints. It just strengthens the argument against Ms. Sykes.
Ugh. This line of questioning is going to get me... This line of questioning is going to get me anywhere except conviction land. Should I try asking him something else? Let me ask him about the number of prints. Let's just see. So how many prints were found exactly?
3. The thumb, the index finger, and the middle finger of the right hand.
Huh. Okay. Your Honor, that is an important statement. Can we please have it...
Swapped into my testimony. You got it. He beat me to it. Ha ha ha! Be it investigating or testifying, speed is the key.
Alright, let me press on that one then and see if it says anything different. Thumb and index. The judge will love this. The thumb, index, and the middle fingers. So, those 3. Yeah. Anyway, you finally took the dry cat food off of the auto shipment for a few months. Added some litter instead. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you, Morrow. We will need the litter, so I'm not mad at that. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna press this one also.
Hold it!
So 3 prints from a right hand were found on the lighter, huh? Are you certain of this?
I'd stake my life on it.
Mr. Wright, isn't it odd he's saying the prints are from Athena's right hand? Why would you say that?
Well, think about it for a sec.
She wears a glove on that hand. I was going to say, she has something on that hand, right? I was just going to say that. Athena always wears that glove on her right hand, right? So there's no way she'd leave prints of those 3 fingers from her right hand. Hey, great point. Why didn't I catch that one? I was just going to say, what is on her right hand, if that's why that's, like, her right hand must matter here. Detective Fulbright, I'm sure you heard our discussion just now about how Miss Sykes always wears a glove on her right hand.
Ha ha ha! Well, I have only one thing to say to that. Do you have any evidence that she was wearing that glove at the time of the incident?
I guess we don't.
If you want to prove the defendant innocent, you'll have to ask better questions than that.
Like I need a lecture from you, Smiles Magoo. Smiles Magoo. Should I try asking him about something else? Maybe the prince position was easier to press on. I'm not sure. Anyway, may the odds forever be in my favor because I'm the one that has to carry that 35-pound ass bucket. That's fair. I'll handle it, Morrow. I'll handle it. I think the big box I was buying from Walmart before with the cat litter was like a 40-pound box. So I got it. Nah, I'm not going to save it. If I lose, I lose. But anyway, all right. So let me think. Let's just press on like this, or should I? Do I want to? Is there something I wanted to present in this situation? Is there anything that I can prove? But the fact that they had the discussion and it didn't get anywhere, unless I can somehow prove she was wearing her glove that day. But I don't think I have anything about Athena and how she wears her glove all the time, right? I'm trying to think if there's any other evidence that can help me in on this situation. I don't think there's any evidence to help me with the position either, unless the picture shows that there's not a mark on either side, like he said. I might just go back to the other one. They're on the same spot on either side. That's why I'm confused. I might go ahead and present the lighter on this one and just hope for the best here. Because that's not how it looks in the picture.
What we do have is proof that Athena Sykes is the culprit. This lighter or the prints on it. I haven't pressed on either of these either. So let me press on everything before I present anything. I only pressed back on this one. I didn't get to do the third or fourth statements yet. Let me press on them.
Hold it!
Then please tell us more about the circumstances surrounding the latter.
Well, I'd much rather expound on the topic of justice, but oh, all right.
Let's see, what should I ask about? About Aura Blackwell. Let's just ask about everything we can. Please tell the court about what you remember about Miss Blackwell at the time.
She appeared to be really angry about the bombing commotion was disrupting her work. She even threw a robot at me.
Yikes. Hope it wasn't poor Klonko.
This is very important information, isn't it? I'll just add this statement then.
Why don't you let me decide that, dude? It probably isn't that important.
Ms. Blackwell was extremely crabby about having her work interrupted.
I don't think there's nothing indisputable about that. I'm beginning to wonder, is Miss Blackwell ever not crabby?
Well, they already took her down to the station, so it's a bit late to ask her now.
Just my opinion, but maybe it's best we don't ask her about that. Let's ask him about the lab next. Sounds more like it was Bonko. Yeah, Bonko you over the head-o, bitch-o. Please tell us anything you remember about the lab.
The lab, huh? Well, it was so messy, there was hardly anywhere to step. I guess they were in the middle of building a giant robot.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it looked when we visited it this afternoon, too.
Okay, I know the drill. You want me to swap this statement into my testimony, don't you?
What?
No, way ahead of you. I'll just swap it in.
Sure. Thank you so much. The lab was very messy, so it was actually kind of a poor choice for the evacuation. Alright, well, let me press this one then.
Hold it!
You aren't fooling anyone. You chose the ladder in that very room on purpose to create your escape route.
That's not true. It's just that when it comes to ladders, I'm very particular. I had a good feeling about that ladder.
This isn't getting us anywhere, Mr. Wright. Huh? Did I mess up somewhere along the way? Let's switch back to Aura Blackwell, I guess. Alright. She threw a robot at you. It may or may not be important, but let me go back and press the last piece that we haven't even done yet, which is this one. We do have proof. It's the lighter. Let's press this one.
Hold it!
You mean the lighter that was found in the Space Museum? Is that right?
The one and only. After Ms. Sykes murdered Mr. Terran, she escaped into the Space Museum. That's when she probably dropped the lighter. Then, after the launch pads were switched, she ran out of the Space Museum, where her image was caught by the security camera.
Without evidence, I should probably save this fight for another time. Okay, so nothing I can do right there. Huh. But are you sure it wasn't a step ladder? But he's not sure about anything. I mean, the only piece of thing that I see that I could possibly present anything on right now is the lighter having a spot on either way. Just the way it looks like the fingerprints are on there doesn't make any sense. Like the way they are, like the way they're on there in this picture, that doesn't look like you're holding it on either side. It doesn't look like we can't look at it in 360, so how am I supposed to know? I'm just gonna do it. If I'm wrong, I'm fucking wrong. Here we go.
Objection!
I'm wrong. Yeah, we're wrong.
You have the question wrong.
Huh? I believe you meant to say, don't you find my head to be a bit odd? Huh? You better not be talking about my hair. Uh-oh.
If you choose to wave your sword at contradictions that don't exist, prepare to have the soundness of your mind brought into question, right, Dono?
Subtle, aren't you?
I'll have no wild sword waving in my courtroom, Mr. Wright.
No, we lost. No.
That's enough. I see no need to further prolong this trial. The defense's case is insufficient to overturn the prosecution's claims. This court finds the defendant, Athena Sykes.
Wow. He's just like, fuck it, Athena did it. Wow. Nah, dude. Haven't you been paying attention? This game has quality of life. I didn't need to make a save. We're good. We're good. Haven't you been paying attention to this video game? This is not the first time I fucked up. I do got to click through this again, but that's okay. Alright, so the embodiment of justice. Okay, I am the very embodiment of justice. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, he won't have. Let me press this again. I gotta decide which one I want to go. I didn't even get far enough to see a bad ending. Well, okay, apparently not. You love the doors just closing and opening right back up. All right. Anyway, Miss Sykes' fingerprints, blood, victim's blood. He's right. What exactly should I ask about? I guess let me do the position of the prints again. Be held that way. Could you please add that statement to the testimony? I don't even know what I need to present right now, man. Yeah, I figured it was going to refill my bar. I wasn't worried about that, Omega. I already knew that was going to happen. Anyway, right now I'm like... Oh! Oh! It's so obvious. It's right there. It's right there. I just read this earlier. I should have read this again. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. The knife is in the right hand. It's right fucking there.
Objection!
It's right fucking there. Oh, what the fuck? What? Apparently I put it in the wrong spot. Don't be absurd. Ah, I must have gotten it wrong. Could I at least tell me why you think so? In the art of sword, you must slash your opponent before you... I guess I have to put the right hand thing. I gotta switch the thing to the right... I gotta switch the statement. Hold on. Damn it. Shut the fuck up. I know what I gotta do. I'll try it off faster next time. Huh. That I'd like to see. But in the meantime... Yeah.
Yes, in the meantime, here is a strike.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We get it. I got it. Simon does all the same animations, but you don't have to hear the clinking sounds of his wrist things anymore. Anyway, I know what to do. And we can consult now because I keep fucking up, but I think I got this. So let me press this. Let me switch back over to the position one. Or the amount one, or whatever. This one. Get it back to being the right hand thing. And then present the thing. Yeah. Here we go. I got it now. This is it. This is 100% it. I didn't think about the fact that that was the other one didn't say anything about the right hand. This one does. I just had the wrong statement out there, but I got it. I got it now.
Objection!
We're on the right track now. I should have reread that fucking statement. I'm so dumb. You say the prints were from the right hand. Is that correct?
That's right. Very clear prints.
That's weird. But that just doesn't add up, big homie.
Huh? What doesn't add up?
According to Ms. Blackwell, who saw the culprit herself, this person held the lighter in their left hand.
Oh?
So here's the dilemma before us. Why are the prints on the lighter from a right hand instead of a left?
Oh! You're right. It doesn't make sense, does it?
Your Honor, this lighter can hardly be called incriminating evidence. The witness's claims don't even hold water.
Detective Fulbright, I hope you have a good explanation for this. I just can't understand it. They're definitely right-hand prints. But then, why are they inconsistent with Ms. Blackwell's statement? I've got it. What have you got, Detective? The mirror. The witness must have seen a reflection of the culprit in the mirror. Go on. Ms. Blackwell was looking in through the window of the boarding lounge 1, wasn't she?
I believe so. If you mean the little window in the back to the right of the room.
That's right, and across the room on the opposite wall is a large mirror.
I do remember seeing it.
So you're saying... Yes, the culprit Ms. Blackwell saw must have been a reflection of that person in the mirror. Oh, I see. In that case, right and left would appear reversed, wouldn't they? Ha 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 ha! Now do you see? That's the logic of pure justice.
Objection!
I don't fucking think so, homie. But your argument's only conjecture. You don't have any proof that what Ms. Blackwell saw was a reflection.
Silence!
Oh, God. Right, Dono. You'd sooner nick yourself than him like that. Put some more muscle into it. Huh?
Ha 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 ha! That's right. Besides, the lighter couldn't have been in the left hand.
And why not?
Ms. Blackwell said she saw an Earth emblem on the lighter, didn't she? That emblem is only on one side of the lighter.
You're right. There's no emblem on the other side.
Exactly, as blank and smooth as the judge's fine scalp. If the culprit had held the lighter in their left hand, they would have covered the emblem.
Uh-oh. Damn. Okay. That kind of destroys this whole argument. But this might also cause something else if I really think about it. Also, what's up, chat? How you doing, man? Welcome in.
What's more, this is the kind of lighter you flick open with your thumb before lighting. So if the culprit had held it in their left hand, with the emblem out and visible, they wouldn't have been able to open it, let alone light it. But if they had held it in their right hand, they could easily open it and light it. This all means that the culprit was definitely holding the lighter in their right hand.
No! Come back, my beautiful contradiction!
Huh. It appears you've planted a flower that bears no fruit. Ha 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 ha! See how it withers before my flower of justice?
He's tough. He's managed to discredit almost everything I've proven up to this point.
In justice we trust. Now do you see? I'm not this phantom you've been talking about. I mean, are you sure there really is a spy? I bet they're just a figment of your imagination. Oh, it's so sad, so very sad, but I'm afraid Miss Sykes is the culprit.
He's pushing too hard for it to be Miss Sykes. Nah, bitch, nah. You're the spy, Chet? Ah, shit, dude. All along, this whole time, it was Chet, guys. Chet Manley. Something like... that sounds like something a spy would say. Meaning he's blaming it on Miss Sykes. Anyway. Detective Fulbright, I believe you said that the emblem is only on one side of the lighter. Are you sure about that? You sure about that?
Of course I'm sure. Why don't you take a look for yourself and see? Do you see an Earth emblem on both sides of the lighter? Do you?
Ooh. I knew it. You're lying, detective.
Pardon me?
You mean... Yes, my bracelet reacted to his statement about the emblem. He's definitely hiding something big. And I think if we use my talent, we might be able to figure it out. Justice Dono, are you to use that cheat of yours again?
It's not cheating, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Very well. Whether I like it or not, I suppose we should use whatever works right now. Go on, then. We have Prosecutor Blackwell's reluctant blessing, apparently. Okay, Apollo, you're up.
Here goes, then. Detective Fulbright, could you repeat that last statement one more time? What in the world are you up to? All right, fine. I'll say it as many times as you like. Listen carefully. The Earth emblem is only on the side that you can see when held in the right hand.
Alright, let's see if we can find a tell here. Alright. I'm looking at his face first. Let's see. Only on the side that you can see. When held in the right hand. Alright, I don't see anything right away. Let me check his tie. I'll check his hands next. I feel like the contradiction is going to be on that second line, is only on the side. Both of his hands are clenched there. We're so zoomed in, it's so hard to see. Anything with his other hand? Oh! 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 His thumb is moving, y'all! His thumb was moving, y'all. There it was. Let's see if he does it again. If not, then it's the answer right there. So he did it on the first line. His left thumb. His left thumb indeed. Alright, so it's right there. Fuck you, buddy. Your thumb's moving. What the fuck?
Gotcha.
Got him. So you can only see it once. If it's the right hand. Are we looking for a righty or lefty? I mean, right now we were just looking for a tell. So when he was lying, at which line of his dialogue was he lying? We're basically looking for a tell. So his thumb twitched when he said a thing, basically. All right. Yeah, it was line 1 and not line 2. I thought for sure it was going to be either the second or fourth line, but it was the first one because he was talking about the Earth emblem. Anyway, Detective Fulbright, you might not be aware of it yourself, but whenever you say the phrase, the Earth emblem, your left thumb moves. In fact, it appears as though you're running it along the edge of your holster.
Mr. Lawyer, I don't have the foggiest notion of what you're talking about.
Be that as it may, I know it has something to do with the lighter. Let me examine it, bitch.
But why? You're not making any sense. You can't just...
Silence.
Be still and do as you're told, Fulbright. If you have nothing to hide, you shouldn't mind them having a look-see, should you? Is it really going to come down to the fact that we haven't been able to see both sides of the lighter? Are you fucking serious right now? But yeah, Chet, I also have the same sentiment as Maro. Thank you for gifting her Split Fiction. It has been super fun to play. Been a very fun game. I look forward to finishing it. Hopefully sometime this week. But alright, anyway. Let's take a look at this lighter, bitch.
What? Not you too, Prosecutor Blackwell? No! I'm not sure what this is all about, but if Prosecutor Blackwell insists, it must be something important. I will allow the defense to examine the lighter.
Good. Now maybe we can learn something new. I hope so. Now let's check out every inch of this thing. Here we go. They're going to let us actually look at the damn lighter. Wow. That side's hella bloody, though. I guess we'll examine. The back is covered with blood. Say, do you notice anything funny about this blood stain? You're right. It suddenly breaks off unnaturally. Supposedly the lighter was held with the right hand so that the emblem was visible. If so, the print should be around the emblem and on the lid where you open it. Uh-huh. I'm trying to picture how this was held, if it was held correctly. You're right. There's definitely something off here. Oh, I see. There's no prints on this side at all. Is that what we're saying? I don't know. It just feels sus all around, really. But yeah, let's examine everything on this lighter for sure. It's hard to tell if the prints are from a right hand or a left just by looking. I don't think looking at each print with the naked eye will tell us anything new. But this lighter definitely hides a secret. I agree. Let's check it out carefully. Yeah, I'm going to examine everything. We can zoom in even more. Oh, shit. Anyway, examine the emblem. So this is the Earth emblem Detective Fulbright was talking about. See anything noteworthy? Huh? Hey, look at this. The emblem's actually some kind of button? No fucking way. Are you shitting all over my nuts right now? You're shitting on my nuts right now. The fucking lighter is the gun? Nani? Yeah, exactly. What the fuck, man? Like, they didn't even have to tell us where the little gun, where that shot the little baby bullet was. Like, there was a baby bullet part. that we didn't know where the gun went. The gun could have easily just been, like, just non-existent. But now that we know it's a fucking gun... Holy shit. Yeah, definitely not a spy gadget. Totally nope. Nope. Anyway, you think we missed a side story in the Cyber Ninja part? Oops. I guess, oh well, Mara. We'll have to go back and find it if we want to complete the game 100%. Yeah, right? Look at that. Definitely not a spy gadget. Alright, so we found the fucking gun. A handle? A trigger? Is this what I think it is? Here we go. There's no question, it seems. What you have there is a gun.
A what?
Look at him play dumb again.
That's not a gun.
A gun? So that's it. Your Honor, please recall this morning's trial when Director Cosmos was on the stand. The bullet that hit the oxygen tank was extremely small, maybe a 10 caliber. This little compact gun probably takes bullets of that caliber. It looks like this gun that was fired. It looks like this is the gun that was fired at the scene.
I'm flabbergasted. The lighter was a gun?
So when Detective Fulbright would touch his holster... That's right, whenever he mentioned the Earth emblem, he must have subconsciously thought about the secret behind the lighter. In other words, he knew it was a gun from the very beginning. Hell yeah, he fucking did. You know it. A lighter that transforms into a gun seems like a spy gadget to me, bitch. It's not the kind of thing that any ordinary person can get their hands on. In fact, I'd say it's strictly in the domain of elite spies. Detective Fulbright, you will explain yourself.
Ha ha ha! There's nothing for me to explain. I didn't know the lighter could transform. I mean, it was found in the Space Museum, and then I brought it straight in. I didn't have time to check it out.
Objection! Liar! Liar! Whenever you mentioned the Earth emblem, you touched your holster. You subconsciously did that because you knew it was a gun.
Accuse me all you want, but where is your proof? Do you have any evidence that I knew the lighter was a gun?
Not exactly.
And whose prints are on it? Ms. Sykes' prints. It proves that she's the culprit who fired the gun at the scene.
Ah.
It would appear the detective is right. Are you guys really trying to prove your client innocent or what? Although it pains me to do this, now that we are where we are, I have to make the following assertions coming from the prosecution's side. The person who fired the gun at Director Cosmos in the lounge after the incident. And the person Ms. Blackwell saw holding the lighter. And the person who murdered Mr. Terran. And the person who bombed the Space Center. Are all the defendant Athena Sykes. The prints on the lighter are decisive proof.
No!
Ha ha ha! Now do you see? A man on the side of justice couldn't possibly be the culprit. And I think that this about sums up Ms. Sykes' part in the whole affair. The evidence certainly does seem to point to the defendant's guilt. Do you have anything to say, Prosecutor Blackwell?
Evidence is everything in court. Therefore, Fulbright's claims stand firm.
But...
Calm down, Apollo. He's just saying that because he has to. He has to as the prosecutor.
Mr. Lawyer, our job is to pursue criminals in the name of justice.
One second. Anyway.
You shouldn't cast suspicion on people based on something as dubious as a habit. In fact, you have a bad habit of showing up in court with an awful case of bedhead.
Objection!
Says the man who wears sunglasses at night. If it's proof you want, it's proof you'll get. I'll prove that this lighter is not Ms. Sykes, but yours.
Sounds like you've hit on something, Apollo. It's just, if the prints on the lighter are the basis for accusing Athena, I think we should reconsider the credibility of the evidence itself. You mean, like, you think this lighter might be forged evidence? Yes! I've been thinking that from the beginning. Well, at least since we've started accusing somebody other than Athena, obviously. That's right. It could all be part of Fulbright's bigger plot. Did he do anything out of the ordinary while I was off on my own? I can definitely think of a few things.
It is indeed. Have a look at this. What's this? A lighter?
Detective, we'd like to run a comparison on some prints we found on the boarding lounge.
Ah, yes. I just happen to have compiled the print data of everyone related to this case. I can always make another copy for myself, so it's all yours. Consider it a gift.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. He already had the fingerprint, like, thing. So why would he take so long to just check the fingerprint thing? Like, what the fuck? If we assume he's been laying a big trap for us all along, there's got to be something off about this piece of evidence. What's wrong with the lighter as a piece of evidence? The owner of the prints? Like, did we actually prove that they were her prints, or are we just going off of what he said? I'm going to go with the owner of the prints. Are they really Athena's fingerprints? They definitely matched her print data. But what about the data itself? Detective Fulbright, you were the one who provided us with the lighter and the... Are we going to find out that the print data he gave us is not hers? He, like, switched his own with hers or something? Because that would be fucking funny. Isn't that correct?
Yes. What about it?
You say Ms. Sykes' prints match the print data. But I have to wonder, was the data you used official?
Mr. Wright, are you suggesting that the evidence might have been fabricated?
I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's re-examine the prints. Using the official sanctioned print data of the people involved in this case.
What? You dare to insult the epitome of justice and integrity? There's no need for such antics.
Silence.
Your Honor, I lend my voice to the defense's request. You must allow the test to be rerun.
Very well then, bailiff.
Oh, he's scared now.
Ah, it appears that the official data is here.
And the results?
It's just as the defense claims. This proves that the prints on the lighter do not belong to the defendant.
Get fucked, big homie.
No!
Yes!
The fingerprints actually belong to the victim, Mr.
Clay Taryn. What? Okay. Weird, but okay. I'm trying to think. Weird, but okay. It also makes me think maybe more stuff was tampered with as we went along here, so we'll see. He is a spy and one who wears gloves. He wasn't actually going to leave his own prints on it. Yeah, no, I didn't think it was going to be his prints either, Berserker, but they're Clay's prints. Are we just going to imply that this was Clay's? No, because it has to be his lighter. It can't be Clay's lighter either. Because we already find out that this is Clay's, or this is his lighter because it's a spy lighter. It's a fucking gun. It's not Clay's. he offed himself in a lover's suicide. Yes, that's what happened, chat. You got it. Alright, so they're Clay's fingerprints. Those were Clay's fingerprints on the lighter. I see. Come to think of it. Wasn't it you, Fulbright, who collected the victim's prints?
I personally removed his glove during the investigation.
You did. You absolutely did.
We had to get his fingerprints to confirm his identity after all.
He did do that. That is what happened. I do remember that. When you took the deceased's fingerprints, you could have easily planted his prints on the lighter with his blood. After which, you wiped the blood off of his hand. Wow. By your own admission, you were also the one who compiled the phony print data. All to put the blame on Ms. Sykes, you motherfucker. Oh, he's breaking. We're breaking him down a little bit at a time. This ploy must have been to distract us from the Phantom who was behind everything. You were out to create the impression that the Phantom wasn't the true culprit.
So does this mean Detective Fulbright really is the Phantom?
Remember the killer's escape route. He's the only one. No ordinary person would have been fearless enough to attempt it. Nobody but the Phantom, the man with no emotions, could have done it.
No!
Detective Fulbright, you were the only one who could have used that escape route.
No!
Fulbright, are you really the Phantom? Answer me, or so help me, I will slash you to tiny slivers where you stand.
All right, I'll talk. I confess. I'm not the Phantom.
Oh my god. Okay, sure.
Silence.
It's all over. Now be a man and admit it already.
But I'm not a spy. I'm an undercover investigator. I've actually been after the Phantom myself.
Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Some bullshit.
An under-the-cover investigator? That sounds like less than wholesome to me.
The under-the-cover investigator? Come on, Judge. Come on, man. Get your head out of the fucking gutter, man. A person who hides his identity and secretly investigates in order to uncover information. And that's what you really are, Fulbright.
That's right. I was working to track down the Phantom. But sadly, even though I was supposed to catch the spy ended up catching me. He took my family hostage and forced me to cooperate with him.
Wow. That sounds like some bullshit.
What?
Objection!
What the fuck? You're telling us this now? But if what you say is true, then who was the mysterious person Ms. Blackwell and Mr. Starbuck saw?
It was the Phantom, I tell you. All I did was help him by having that emergency ladder lowered for him.
Objection!
Huh. I don't believe you. Then how do you explain the fabricated lighter?
That was also one of the Phantom's demands. Being the detective in charge of the case, it was easy for me to fabricate evidence. Pinning the crime on Athena Sykes was just another one of the Phantom's orders.
And you expect me to buy that? Fulbright, what was the Phantom's ultimate objective?
I was told it was to sabotage the rocket launch. Someone who didn't want the launch to happen must have given him the order. Actually, I have to apologize to you too. The Phantom told me to get close to you. He ordered me to get back that psych profile you have on him.
So, he sent a buzzard of his own to tail me this past year, did he?
I haven't been a champion of justice. I've just been a pawn of evil. A pawn of the Phantom who stole the moon rock and killed Dr. Sykes 7 years ago.
Enough, Fulbright. Just tell us the Phantom's true identity.
I don't know. He was very careful to hide it. He has top secret information for all kinds of corporations and countries. So there's a number of organizations that want him dead. If people believed I was the Phantom, I could be killed on the spot. Why, I bet even now. There are assassins lurking nearby. This case is about the Phantom, after all.
With the ceiling blown off, I suppose you are vulnerable to a sniper shot in this courtroom. Just 2 seconds ago, Fulbright was treating Athena like a criminal. Does he really think he's going to lie his way out of this now? But on the surface, everything does seem to make sense. This could be bad, Mr. Wright, if we can't find a flaw in his logic. He's right. After we've come all this way, we can't let Fulbright wriggle free now.
There, I finally told the truth.
Wow.
Now I hope you see how foolish it was to think I was the Phantom.
No.
You're an intelligent man, Prosecutor Blackwell. You believe me, right?
I believe you. I don't think you're the Phantom. Liar! What? How can you say that, Prosecutor Blackwell? It's obvious he's the Phantom.
Silence.
Evidence is everything, right, Dono? And you must admit there's no clear evidence that Fulbright is the Phantom.
Yes. As I recall, the only solid proof we've seen up to this point is the fact that Detective Fulbright fabricated evidence.
But... I've known Fulbright here for a year now. And all this time, he's been quite intent on rehabilitating me. I don't believe his efforts were a lie. Oh, yeah? You don't think so? He didn't want to get you innocent before you were about to die, I'll tell you that. But yeah, that slight little persona shift in him, I think I kind of saw it, but like... It's like I kind of saw the persona shift, but it was very subtle, like you said, Berserker. Very subtle. But yeah, you know Blackwell still is on our side here. We're just still trying to get to the truth. This is what we usually do here. This is the dance we do with Edgeworth so often that now we're doing it with Blackwell. Anyway.
Prosecutor Blackwell!
This fool truly thought he could reform a death row inmate like me. He went so out of his way in his efforts for me. He actually became quite a nuisance, really.
Prosecutor Blackwell, you believe me!
Please tell me Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't really been taken in by this big phony. However, even if it was against your will, you still acted as the Phantom's accomplice. You will have to pay the price for that. Throw yourself at my mercy, and don't you ever betray me again. Have you got that?
Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Wow, the judge is really going to start crying too?
Such a bond of trust is a rare and beautiful thing. In any case, it looks like everything has been resolved. I can now hand down a not guilty verdict with confidence. Ha 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 ha! Very good. I'm very glad to hear it. It's all over. Everything's been cleared up, and Ms. Sykes will go free as well.
Mr. Wright, we can't let the trial end here. If we do, the Phantom, the man who killed Clay, will get away. I know, but... what do I do? I don't have any proof that Detective Fulbright is a Phantom. Is this it? Is he going to get away just like that?
Now, if you'll excuse me, my next investigation awaits. And with that, I'm off.
Nah. Hold it. There we go. Someone hit him with a hold it. Is it Athena? It's going to be Athena, right? You know it. The defense... no, wait. Not the defense. The defendant feels it's not time for a verdict yet and would like to see this trial continue.
What? But I was just about to declare you innocent of all charges.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but like, it just doesn't feel right to be standing here. Hey, Apollo, think you could scooch over? Here we go. Athena, what are you doing? Hope we don't get held in contempt of court. I have some questions for you, Detective Fulbright. Are you relieved that you are no longer under suspicion of being the Phantom? Are you grateful to Prosecutor Blackwell for what he's done for you?
Of course I am, and I'm truly grateful from the bottom of my heart.
We're going to have one last emotion thing, aren't we? Athena, where are you going with these questions? I have yet to hear a single emotion behind any of Detective Fulbright's words, boss. The suspicion against him has been cleared up, but he's not feeling happy at all. What? Oh, he's not feeling any emotions. Dun 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 dun. Does that mean we may not have any evidence, but the heart doesn't lie, motherfucker? That's it. With your special ability, we just might be able to stop him. Your Honor, the detective has been deeply traumatized by your accusations.
Yes, well, even before all this, I thought he was a rather odd fellow.
If he doesn't get counseling right away, who knows what might happen to him?
Ho, ha, 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 ha. Prosecutor Blackwell, can you believe the nonsense the defense is spouting?
Huh. Fulbright. I think you'd better have that counseling.
Not you too.
You've been making batty remarks ever since you were accused of being that phantom. Such as, you're an undercover investigator and your family has been taken hostage. I fear you might have finally lost it.
But I thought you believed me.
Silence.
I don't believe shit you say, boy. Oh, how you amuse me so. What's going on here? That was an excellent bit of psychological manipulation just now, Simon. I knew you would catch on, Athena. Huh? Mind filling me in here? Guess we left you in the dust, huh, Mr. Wright? Simon was only pretending to believe Detective Fulbright. Of course he was. What the fuck? Because he knew I'd noticed if there was a lack of emotions, like joy or relief in his response. So he gave me the chance to take a listen. And listen I did to the voice of Detective Fulbright's heart. What? You two are working together just now? Come on, Athena. Come now, Athena. Show us what's inside Fulbright's heart. You got it, dude. Time to check the instant replay. Widget, mon ami, let's do this. Yeah, I was going to say, we already did Cyclops with Detective Fulbright before. So even if it doesn't happen during the trial, we've done the Cyclops with him. But yeah, now we're getting into his emotions, so here we go.
Thank you for believing in me, Prosecutor Blackwell. I am an undercover investigator, but the Phantom was coercing me. He stole the moon rock and killed Dr. Sykes 7 years ago. I'm a bad person for cooperating with such a man. But he took my family hostage. What else could I do?
See, no emotions across the board. Easy peasy. Even with all his over-the-top expressions and gestures, he's registering no emotion at all? My god, he's a robot, apparently. It's just like I thought, and right in line with the Phantom's psych profile. Uh-oh, there's the face again. The straight mouth face. Uh-oh. And he put his hand on his watch. That was new. Detective Fulbright, this lack of emotion proves you're the Phantom. Hey, what's going on? Wait, hold it. What do you think you're doing, Detective? He's fucking with the noise level, bro. And look at his spyglasses going crazy.
Me? I'm not doing anything.
He's trying to hack into the Mood Matrix program. I can't do anything with it like this. Gah! Fancy device you have there, but I'll tolerate no cheating, thank you.
Ha ha ha! Sorry about that. As an undercover agent, I tend to use my secret arsenal without even thinking.
More like as a spy. Thanks, Prosecutor Blackwell. There. Now that you can't hack me anymore, I dare you to try to hide your lack of emotions from us.
Ha 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 ha! Lack of emotion? What are you talking about? Of course I have feelings. As a matter of fact, you've wounded me very deeply with that accusation.
What's going on? All of a sudden I'm getting an overwhelmingly happy reading. Huh? But he's literally crying us a river over there.
Oops, my mistake. How about this? Gah!
Yikes, now he's angry all of a sudden. What's he trying to pull? Like as not, it would appear our friend is not completely without emotion. It's just as it says in Dr. Sykes' profile of the Phantom. The subject has a unique psychological makeup with almost no emotional fluctuation. Oh, I get it. He has some emotions, right? Precisely, which leads me to wonder why you can't sense any emotions from him at all. I believe it's most likely because he is controlling his emotions. Like a fucking adult. Regulating his emotions. It's crazy, right?
Very good, Prosecutor Blackwell. You are correct. It's the result of my daily training. A very important skill for us undercover investigators, you know.
More like for us spies. Seriously? But I wonder why he suddenly showed several strong emotions. Wait a minute. I think I know. I sense there's a feeling you're trying to hide There's this feeling you're trying to hide with your exaggerated emotions, detective.
Ha ha ha! A feeling I'm trying to hide? That's a good one. You're the ones who have been saying I'm the Phantom because I don't have any emotions. I was just trying to show you the range of deep emotions I truly possess.
Then you have no objections to me analyzing you, right?
No, analyze away. But I will state it again, I am not the Phantom. And be forewarned that your analysis will have no effect. Because you're about to see what an undercover agent can really do.
Okay. I'm guessing there's going to be inconsistent emotions in general. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? That shit's going all over the place. Me, the Phantom? No way! Oh, I'm so sad. See, I told you I have emotions. How dare you accuse me of being someone who would kill over even a moon rock? I do regret cooperating with the Phantom, of course.
But I'm so glad this whole misunderstanding is cleared up now.
I'm just trying to watch these and see if there's any pattern to this whatsoever. It's like a damn disco ball of memories, yeah. Is there any pattern to this at all? Because this one doesn't have the alternate sound, right? Oh, this one does. Okay. I'm sitting here watching this one. The blue one, the sad one, scared one, fear one, whatever it's called, has not turned off one time. I think that's my move. The blue one has not changed once. Okay, yeah. I think this was the only one where that happened. I'm just double checking that I'm right on that. Kills me who would kill over a moon rock. This is the move right here. This is it. This is it right here. Found it. Blue, baby. It's blue. Solid blue. Never fuck around. I found it. I found the one emotion you're truly feeling.
What?
Hidden in the middle of that chaotic storm, I saw one emotion that never disappeared. When you talked about the moon rock. You felt a fear that wouldn't fade.
Fear, huh?
A fear that a man with hardly any emotion feels, huh? And it was a response to that moon rock. Detective Fulbright, I presume you feel fear concerning the moon rock because... You failed to steal it? I guess? You tried but failed to steal the moon rock. That stain on your career as a spy has left you feeling afraid. But the moon rock did indeed disappear from the laboratory. And I hardly think a person who feels so little would feel fear over a thing like that. Don't everyone jump on the Phoenix hype train all at once now. Didn't the topic of what a spy might fear the most come up in our discussions earlier? Oh. So not. That was wrong. I mean, the only thing a spy would be afraid of is his identity being revealed, I guess. Of course! That's it! Again, the classic overthink from Funky G. Don't mind me. Enough, Fulbright. Just tell us the Phantom's true identity. I don't know. He was very careful to hide it. He has top secret information for all kinds of cooperations and countries. So there's a number of organizations that want him dead. If people believed I was the Phantom, I could be killed on the spot. Why, I bet even now. There are assassins lurking nearby. This case is about the Phantom, after all. Detective Fulbright, I think I know why you would feel afraid. You're afraid that the Moonrock will somehow reveal your identity. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If his identity were revealed, he would be killed immediately. That's certainly enough to make even the Phantom feel afraid. Me? Afraid? I don't know what you're talking about. So there really is something about the Moonrock that would reveal his identity? Apparently so. Wait a minute. Maybe the Phantom didn't so much steal the Moonrock, but more like he had to take it with him. Because there was something on it that would reveal his true identity? Uh-oh. Here he goes again.
Hold it!
What the fuck? He tried to escape? Where do you think you're going? Me? I'm not going anywhere. Is it just me, or was he going to use that weird watch thing to try to get away? How many more of those toys does he have? And where can I get myself some? Detective Fulbright, you will answer honestly to this court right now. Why do you feel fear in connection with the Moonrock? In justice we trust, not emotions, Mr. Lawyer. Evidence is everything. I'm the Phantom because I'm afraid? Don't make me laugh. And what was that just now? But all human beings have hearts and experience emotions. Sometimes analyzing a case from the psychological perspective is the best way to find the truth. It's all just a waste of time. All your efforts at analysis serve no purpose. And now, in this dark age of the law, nobody would believe your claim that it's effective. Also, I'm getting a phone call that I should answer. Give me 1 second. In an era when evidence is fabricated, do you truly expect feelings to be accepted as proof? Oh, right. Okay, got it. And where exactly is your proof that I fear the Moonrock anyway? Well, I admit I don't have any conventional proof, but I still say that examining a person's heart has its merits. I mean, it's helped us get this far in the game. Why wouldn't it be useless, right? Or why would it be useless, rather? Anyway. Oh, really? Then why don't you listen carefully with those special ears of yours? Listen up. Listen to the voices of the hearts of the people in this gallery. And how's that going to help? I'm surprised there's even people in this gallery with how fucked up it got. All I hear is distrust. As you can see, the people are on my side. Because all they see is a strange little girl using a weird little machine. But it's not like I use analytical psychology to falsely accuse people. Uh-oh. He's got Athena doubting herself. Ms. Sykes' analytical psychology has breathed new life into the courtroom. It has freed the hearts of many witnesses and has been key in getting to the truth. Ha ha ha! What nonsense! Your Honor, the defense's claim is a false one. I don't feel any kind of fear when it comes to the Moonrock. I see. Very well, I will give the opinion of this court. In a trial, I don't feel that a person's emotions are quite as compelling as actual evidence is. But, Your Honor... Hee hee hee, hoo hoo hoo, ha 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 ha. There, you see? Nobody believes you and your trumped-up charges. However, I do believe Ms. Sykes' analyses can contribute to making the truth clear. I have seen her do this firsthand several times already. Surely you jest. Do I sound jestful to you, bitch? So does this mean you'll accept my findings in this trial, Your Honor?
Yes, I believe your claim, Miss Sykes. I think there is merit in examining why the witness feels fear in regard to the moon rock. That is the court's opinion on this matter.
Then that's a win for me. No, a win for analytical psychology. Now, Mr. Phantom, you will tell this court the reason for your fear.
Analytical psychology? My fears? Fine. I'll show you precisely why those abstract things can't be considered evidence. Hee hee hee, hoo hoo hoo, ha 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 ha.
So ridiculous. So ridiculous. And it looks like I did get the interview email just now, so that's good. Anyway, alright. My fear of the moon rock. Here we go. I felt fear when I thought about the moon rock because it reminded me of the Phantom. Yes, I'm very afraid of him because he took my family hostage. What reason would the Phantom have to be afraid of the moon rock? None at all. So the very fact that I'm afraid of the moon rock means I'm not him. In fact, I'm on the side of justice. Yeah, okay. Sure.
And there you have it. Now do you see why I'm afraid of the moon rock?
Sure. You sound convincing enough. But so does any 2-bit con artist. It's all meaningless in the absence of evidence. What happened there? Okay.
Huh.
Huh. The Phantom is like the mist. No flesh, no bones. My sword alone cannot cut it. Right, Dono? With your deductive reasoning and the body of evidence before us, let us send this miserable Phantom fellow to the other world, together. You and I, Prosecutor Blackwell. We have a duty to bring the Phantom down and restore the people's faith in the courts. Indeed, by covering for Athena, I allowed the Phantom to escape. And as a prosecutor, I gave birth to the people's mistrust with my murder conviction. I bear part of the responsibility as well, for being suspected of forging evidence and losing my attorney's badge as a result. The two of us and the Phantom were there at the beginning of the Dark Age of the law. Then it is also our burden to cut away the foul specter we created, is it not? Until all that remains is the righteousness of the court and the faith of the people.
Hee hee hee, ho ho ho, ha 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 ha. Trust? Understanding? Ha! Fragile ideals of the masses who are controlled by emotion. Humans can't truly trust each other, which is exactly why the illusion of trust is so enticing.
Objection!
Once two people overcome their misgivings, that's where real trust is to be found. You're free to believe what you want, but trust like that is stronger than you and your lies. Always, motherfucker! Alright, let's start pressing this bitch on all that shit he just spouted. I'm not sure I know exactly what the contradiction in here is again, but I'm going to read them all carefully and we're going to press on all of them, and I'm sure we'll find our way. So, his fear of the moon rock. Let's go. I felt fear when I thought about the moon rock because it reminded me of the Phantom. Sure, press it. It only reminded you of the Phantom? Don't make me laugh. You are the Phantom!
Evidence is everything in a court of law, or did you forget? I was forced to testify over a silly thing like feelings. But those tactics won't work from here on out. You need real evidence.
I hate to admit it, but he's right. Alright, first line is nothing. Wow, look at that fucking face. Lame. Very afraid because he took my family hostage. You ain't got no family. Your family? Like who in your family specifically?
Oh, I don't know. Like, maybe my lover, for example?
For example? Maybe? We need a more concrete answer than that.
Ha ha ha! Maybe my mother, my son, or my daughter. Maybe it was all of them. I'm so sad and worried. I miss them so much. Ha ha ha!
Wow. Is this not all of everything he's saying right now just questionable? What the fuck? He's just gonna be like, I don't know, someone in my family. They just said I stole my family. I said, who? And they're like, I don't know, but your family, so you better fucking save them. Like, what? What? Ah, he's obviously lying. Look how upset I am. Is it any wonder I followed the Phantom's orders? Look how upset I am. Jesus Christ, what reason would the Phantom have to be afraid of the moon rock? None at all.
Hold it!
You can't think of a single reason that the Phantom might be afraid of the rock. I thought the Phantom wasn't even supposed to have any feelings. How can someone like me, with my wealth of emotions, be expected to understand the guy? The Phantom, a person with very few emotions, would only be afraid of something really big. Like his cover getting blown big. Like his cover getting blown big. I'm willing to bet that the moon rock has something to do with his identity, but what? Maybe the Phantom's fingerprints are on the rock. But the fingerprints can be wiped off. And maybe he wanted the rock so bad he literally drooled on it and left his DNA. We're dealing with a spy here, Athena, not a slob. True. But maybe the DNA part isn't too far off. Huh? Something unexpected happened to him during the incident 7 years ago. He got stabbed in the hand, bro. Yeah, that. I just know I have something that can show why the Phantom is afraid of the moon rock. I'll just continue with my testimony while you're pondering then, if you don't mind. I'll keep pressing on everything before we do anything else, but that last fact, the third one, might be where we need to present something. But let's press.
Hold it!
And how afraid are you exactly? I'm so scared I start to shake even when I see the moon in the sky. Do you shake when you see Ms. Sykes' earring? Well, to be honest, since the very first time I met Miss Sykes, I've felt more than a little frightened of her. I guess some people just inspire that much fear in others. Mr. Wright, you were thinking something mean-spirited and rude, weren't you? Of course not. Must beef up mind-reading defenses. Now, do you understand? The very fact that I'm afraid of the moon rock proves that I'm an ally of justice, or whatever he says. I'm on the side of justice.
Hold it!
Just press it all. After all that you've done, how dare you speak the word justice? In justice we trust. I'll say it as much, and I'll say it as much as I want, and with absolute confidence. Whatever I say is just is just. That's how it works in this dark age of the law. Ugh, you won't get the best of me with that twisted argument of his. I'll find a way to get him right where I want him. Detective Fulbright, or rather the Phantom, feels fear in regard to the moon rock. It probably has something to do with being afraid of that his true identity be revealed. Right, so that's why the Phantom had to take the moon rock with him 7 years ago. In that case, if we had something to show the real cause of Fulbright's fear, we just might be able to expose his true identity. Alright. So, let's go to that third one again. What reason would it... Okay, so why would he be afraid of it? Let's take a look at the evidence. I mean, this thing doesn't really have any evidence on it. Not really. Like, we've never looked inside of it. But what about the earring? Like, right, Phoenix did just ask about the earring in the second, or the fourth, rather, the next piece of testimony after this one. Why would he be afraid of the moon rock? Why would he be afraid of the moon rock? Why do we still have this? Is there any piece of like this that's helpful at all? Like right now? Although, hold on. 7K. You see that piece of rock right there on the left? Is that the moon rock? Do we have a picture of the room anymore? I don't think we have a picture of the room anymore, do we? I don't think we do. We don't have a picture of the... Oh, there it is! There it is! There it is! A picture of the moon rock! It is a piece of the moon rock. Motherfucker. It's right here. There's a piece of... You know, I never actually got a chance to really stare at this, and I didn't take the time to, like, look and see what these pieces were. But that piece over there on the left is definitely a piece of the moon rock. Is this going to be my answer right now, or am I too ahead of myself? Am I overthinking this? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because he'd be afraid of the moon rock if it implicated him in the bombing. So if a piece of the moon rock is part of the bomb, or where the bomb was at, or whatever, wouldn't that implicate the Phantom?
Objection!
Nope. 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 I'm ahead of myself. Damn it. Damn it. I'm ahead of myself, but I know that's a piece that I found now. Okay. Huh? I believe you meant to say, don't you find in my head? Yeah, you said the same thing earlier to me when I fucking lost. Okay. So I'm getting ahead of myself with this. This piece of evidence will end up mattering. It really will. But it doesn't matter right here. Maybe when we're trying to connect it to the bomb, that's when we'll need it. But we don't need it right now. I'm getting ahead of myself for sure. Alright, let me read it again. Why would he be afraid of the moon rock? I mean, the only other thing that we can attest to is that the Phantom took this 7 years ago. The moon rock would have been inside it, supposedly. Let's just go with that. They implied it was this earlier. Let's just hope that this is the answer.
Objection!
No. No. Ah, he says. Don't be so absurd. Ah, I must have gotten it wrong. Could you at least tell me why you think so? In the art of the sword, you must slash your opponent before he draws his weapon. But in your case, you'd be struck down before you even touched your blade. I'll try to draw faster next time. Huh. That I'd like to see. But in the meantime, another fucking strike. Okay. I'm probably not analyzing this enough then. I gotta think more. Think more, Funky. Why would he be afraid of this? Oh, I guess I could consult the homies. Let me think about it for another minute before I consult the homies, though. Is it because of this thing that stabbed into the Phantom's hand and he had a bloody hand? Is that what it is? I might consult them and see, but it might be this because this stabbed into his hand and his DNA/blood might have been on something that he didn't clean off good enough, maybe? Let me see what they say. That's it. I figured it out. What is it, Apollo? I figured out the contradiction in that testimony. Can I say it? Can I? Sure. Go ahead. Because I got nothing. I think that's the statement that's off. What do you think? Yes, I think so too. I have no idea, actually. Thanks, Apollo. I'll put your intuition to the test right now. Okay. So he's telling me which statement it is. That's not even helpful, to be honest. But alright, let's just say it's the blood on the knife because the Phantom got stabbed in the hand with the knife, and that would be a piece of evidence against him.
Objection!
There it is. That's it. I also had that thought earlier, but I don't know why I thought of the fucking capsule over the knife. I don't know why I thought the capsule would be anything helpful. Anyway, Detective Fulbright, I assume you know what this is. Of course, that's the knife the Phantom used to kill Clay Terran. That's right. And the exact same type of knife Ms. Sykes used 7 years ago when she stabbed the Phantom's hand. Yup. Yes, that was discussed earlier, as I recall. He dodged it first, so I only got his clothes. But I tried again. And this time you got him, didn't you? I did. I remember it clearly now. The knife went into the back of his hand. Miss Sykes then stated that she remembers the culprit bleeding. It's my theory that the culprit's blood got on the moon rock, and he was afraid that if the blood was analyzed, his true identity would be revealed. That explains why the Phantom had to remove the moon rock from the crime scene. You mean if we ran the analysis now, we'd know who the Phantom is? Ha 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 ha! Yes, I suppose so. But unfortunately, the moon rock in question is missing. That may be so, but I'm certain I can explain what happened to it in great detail. You can? Of course. Not. I actually can. You don't actually expect us to believe that, do you? Because you don't fool me. Ah! What this court needs is a bully-free zone. Ah, the infamous sword of the beguiling bluff. Its edge is without compare. Come now, ready it with me, and show us just how finely it cuts.
Your Honor, this is an outrage. Oh, I mean, this is an outrage!
He forgot to look angry when he said it. This is an outrage? Question mark? Ah! Go on, right, Dono. Let's start with something that's been bothering me for a while. Now, the culprit supposedly removed the moon rock from the lab. But in this video of him, it's nowhere to be seen.
Oh, you're right.
But here's something to consider. What if the Phantom hid the moon rock somewhere at the scene of the crime? Good thinking, boss. Security was super tight at the Space Center back then. Oh, that in spite of the Space Center having very strict security in those days. I almost hadn't had to do his voice all day. There you go. All personal effects were examined thoroughly, coming or going. You couldn't even smuggle a withered old leaf through those checkpoints.
Does this mean that the moon rock is still somewhere in the Space Center? In the name of justice, I proclaim that's impossible.
And why's that?
The Space Center was searched from top to bottom, and especially the lab, but the moon rock was never found.
How could I forget about that? A sad but true fact. We still haven't a grasp of how it was done. But the Phantom made the moon rock vanish into the ether. There's no way it just disappeared. Logic and evidence tells us otherwise. The Phantom didn't have the moon rock on him when he left the lab. Yet, a thorough police search didn't turn up anything. And it never turned up in the 7 years after that either. The Phantom made the rock disappear without physically removing himself. But how? There must have been a way. Think, Phoenix, think. How did the moon rock vanish from the robotics lab? It's inside the fucking capsule, right? Anyway.
So, can you not show what happened to the moon rock, Mr. Wright?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
What? Oops, I'm sorry. I mean... What? In that case, let's have your answer, Mr. Wright. How did the Phantom make the moon rock disappear from the crime scene?
Alright, so he made it disappear using the capsule, right? It's been gone for 7 years. It's pretty funny if they actually launched this into space and that actually happened. If that actually was in space, that's fucking funny. Let's just do it.
Take that!
That's how.
That's the Hope capsule, right? The one that went up with the Hat 1 rocket?
He couldn't carry the rock out, but he couldn't leave it in the center to be found either. So there was only one safe place to stash it. The Hope capsule that was there in the lab that day.
Yes. And the team must have loaded it onto the Hope space probe eventually. But if that's what happened, then the moon rock would have been launched up into space along with the rocket.
It would explain why it was missing for 7 years. Preposterous! It would mean that for these past 7 years, the moon rock was... Yup. Exactly. The Phantom got rid of the moon rock in the most cosmic way he knew how. He sent that bitch to space. That is pretty funny, though. It was out there in the depths of space. Aboard the Hope space probe.
What?
I believe it. Shit's been gone for 7 years. We never did see what was actually inside the damn thing.
Order! Order in the court!
I always thought that whatever was inside the capsule was going to end up mattering. I thought maybe the gun was going to be in there. I thought maybe the knife was going to be in there. I thought there was going to be some evidence that had to do with who got the kill just now, like during this last case. But if it just has the moon rock from the first case, and it was sitting up there for 7 years, that's more hilarious. I understand now. The Phantom's original scheme was to sabotage the Hat 1 anyway. The villain. He used his primary objective to conveniently kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That's right. He planned for the moon rock to be turned into cosmic dust out into space. Oh, right. So he sent it to space with the Hat 1, and he sabotaged it to think that it was going to blow up in space, right? He thought that whole mission was going to fail and they were not going to come back. The astronauts were going to blow up and be gone forever. But the wrench in the plan was that dude, you know, Rocket Man, whatever his name was, Starbucks, Mr. Starbuck, came back alive. Haha. Thereby destroying the one piece of evidence that could reveal his true identity. So, okay. This is starting to get us closer to where we need to be. I'm guessing Clay and Fulbright must have had a little bit of a struggle against each other. Hence why there was fingerprints on the lighter / gun of Clay's. Well, that could also just have been planted, to be fair. But I was just thinking there might have been a struggle because he wanted to take the capsule from him. But he had to stab Clay to take it. Clay wouldn't give it up, so he stabbed him. That would make sense, actually. There's your motive right there, too. For killing Clay, specifically. But Mr. Starbuck and the others foiled the Phantom's plot. Yeah, see, they came back alive, motherfucker. The Hope space probe sailed off safely on its mission and returned 7 years later. Haha. With the capsule in tow. If we analyze the blood on the moon rock, it should make one thing crystal clear. That you were the Phantom all along, Detective Fulbright. Yeah, bitch. The problem is, where's the moon rock at? I know where it's at, but that's going to be the next thing. There is no more moon rock to examine, right? So he killed Clay just so he could get the moon rock back? I believe so. His original assignment may have just to sabotage the hat too, but at the same time he also had to retrieve the evidence of his crime 7 years ago. That's why he went to the boarding lounge and attacked Clay as he made his escape out of the rocket with the capsule. But in the end, it was all he could do just to escape himself so he didn't get the capsule. Clay must have done everything he could to stop Fulbright. He probably hung onto that capsule for all he was worth until his very last breath. Hee hee hee, hoo hoo hoo, ha 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 ha. Oh, this is so funny. You make me laugh. You really do. Boy, he's totally out of whack now. It's game over for you, Detective Fulbright. Why don't you just admit it all? Just admit to it all now. There's nothing to admit. I'm Bobby Fulbright, undercover investigator, I tell you. I am not the Phantom. The blood on the rock is just another one of his schemes. A trap. Now I'm not sure what to think. I suppose if the Phantom is a spy worth his salt, a trap is not out of the question.
Objection!
But in that case, you could say anything is a trap. Hee hee hee, hoo hoo hoo, ha 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 ha. That's what makes a trap a trap. I've been framed into taking the blame for the Phantom. Jesus Christ, I can read so good today. Your Honor, I believe further investigation is in order.
Silence.
I don't think so, bitch. Further investigation? More like plotting your escape. But no more. I will bring you to justice myself if I must. Here and now. I guess it's time to show you just what I'm really capable of. Die, Simon Blackwell! Oh, shit. Hey, you guys aren't really... Oh? Is he going to try and electric shock him or something? Also, what's going on now? Oh, shit. It's Edgeworth time, y'all. Remember, he went to go get some more evidence. It's time. It looks like I made it just in time. Edgeworth. I have good news for you, Mr. Wright. I've uncovered some very crucial facts. Did you find something out about the Phantom's true identity? You might say that. I started by looking into the first people on the scene 7 years ago. All three, an employee and 2 officers, were registered in the robot's recognition systems. Let me guess. Aura Blackwell, Fulbright, and Detective Arm, who's now dead. But none of them looked like the least bit like Detective Fulbright. Oh, okay. That's not good. But there's more. I've yet to share my most important finding. Mr. Wright, Prosecutor Blackwell, you'd best brace yourselves. Oh my god. Are we really going to throw another wrench in this? If none of them look like Fulbright, then who the fuck? Uh-oh.
The man you see there before you, Bobby Fulbright, is already long dead.
So somebody took his place? He's long dead? What? Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
An unidentified body that was found a year ago has now been proven to possess Bobby Fulbright's fingerprints.
Then does this mean?
Yes, that man there is an imposter pretending to be Bobby Fulbright.
Okay, so he's pretending to be Bob Fulbright. Fulbright's dead. R.I.P. Fulbright, I guess. But then who the fuck is he? Like, who would he be in connection to all this? Or is he just going to be some rando who's a spy? An imposter?
Then this man, who in the world is he?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Enough of your trickery. If you will not reveal yourself to us, then I shall do it for you.
Jesus. What the fuck? What the... No!
His face!
Yeah. His face.
Ah, look what you did to my mask. Mask? What is the meaning of this, witness? Okay, you got me. I guess I have to show you who I really am now.
Oh my god. Do I want to know what this guy's going to actually look like? This is insane. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. What? Alright, hold on. Hold on. If he's really a master of disguise, maybe he's just wearing another mask. Hold on. 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 I'm gonna assume I call baloney on this. Hold on. let's play on. Let's not think into this too much. Wait, but that's...
Hey, Apollo. Yep, it's me, Solomon Starbuck, bro.
Mr. Starbuck? But that can't be right. You can't really be the Phantom, can you?
Silence.
Of course not. The real Starbuck was aboard the Hat 1, which was set to be destroyed.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, this is just another mask, bro. I mean, didn't I tell you? I'm an undercover investigator. I can change identities at will. I can be anyone I want.
Oh my god. Then who the fuck is getting into... Oh my... I'm so over this guy now already. Not so fast. I have the Phantom psych profile right here. If we compile a psych profile on you and compare the results, it will prove that you're the Phantom. Here it comes. It's time for you to show me the real meaning of the phrase, the end justifies the means. Oh my god. Is he gonna become what's his fucking nuts? Uh-oh. That voice, those words. Oh my god.
I cannot accept such evidence here, Miss Sykes.
Professor Means? Mask?
Well, take what I mean. What I want right in me to say. Now give me that evidence.
Huh? Oh, he took it. He took the psych profile as he said he was going to.
Time to take out the trash. Permanently.
How could you...
Now, do you see how powerful the end justifies the means can be?
Silence.
How pathetic. You can't even speak without wearing another man's face. Ah, but that's the life of an undercover agent for you. My new place has no meaning or value to me at all.
Or perhaps it really is the case that you don't even know who you are anymore. What must you see when you look in a mirror, Mr. Phantom? Not an awful lot, I'd wager.
But aren't you just a master of psychology, Blackwell? That's right. I don't know who I am. I'm always living in someone else for my assignments. I don't remember what my face looks like. Or even what my personality was like. My place, memories, personality, beliefs, emotions, and soul. I left them all behind.
It really is turning into a fucking Scooby-Doo episode. Holy shit.
I have no self. I am no one. I am nothing but an endless abyss.
What's with this guy? Is he even still human? The fuck is wrong with you, bro?
But now we resume with the lesson, Professor Wright.
Oh, huh?
I believe you made this argument earlier. If you were to analyze the blood on the moon rock, you could prove that I am the Phantom.
I believe there was blood on the moon rock in that capsule, yes. Now that we know you aren't even Bobby Fulbright, your claims of a phantom trap won't work anymore.
Then why don't you bring this moon rock in? This decisive evidence from the Hope capsule?
I think I will do just that. Get ready, because the Hope capsule is about to seal your motherfucking fate, homie. Fudge! Damn it. It was the courtroom bombing from the other day. The capsule was there in the courtroom as evidence and was blown to smithereens. Don't worry, we got evidence still.
It looks like you were finally caught on. Full marks to the defense for effort. But what a shame your Hope was lost in that courtroom explosion.
So that's the real reason this courtroom has blown up. It was all for the Phantom to destroy that one piece of evidence. I can't believe it. Have we really reached a dead end after coming all this way? Has the only evidence we have on this guy really been destroyed? Nah. We're good.
How dare you continue to call me the Phantom? As I've said all along, I'm just a nameless undercover agent.
Objection!
And the defense will continue to assert that you are the Phantom. Furthermore, we have proof! Or at least a prayer!
I'm afraid that won't do, Mr. Wright.
At least put some weight behind your swing, right, Dono? I know, I'm trying. There's only one thing that can unmask this menace, the moon rock. But that was blown to bits in the courtroom bombing. And yet, is it really gone without a trace? What if some tiny part, some little fragment still exists? Wow, they're really leading me right to it now.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, and you can see the stolen moon rock there, too.
That strange black and yellow thing on the left side of the picture.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Let's see your proof. What evidence will finally prove the Phantom's identity?
Alright, luckily I found this earlier, so we're easy peasy on this. There it is. Piece of the moon rock right there. Easy game. Suck it, bitch! Suck it!
Isn't that the bomb that blew up the courtroom and the moon rock along with it? Are you saying this will reveal the Phantom's identity?
Yes, Your Honor. Focus your attention on this photo taken after the bombing, specifically right here. Right where there's a piece of the moon rock, bitch!
Take that!
Please take a look at this newspaper article. This article
about the hat one.
Now please note that the strange black and yellow rock there on the left. That's the moon rock, and when we look at this photo of the bomb fragments, see how there's a rock-like object with the same coloration?
Oh my, yes, I see it.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It would seem that the moon rock was much more durable than the Phantom thought. If we take a look at all the fragments that the police found, we'll likely find one with blood. And DNA testing on that blood will prove that the witness is indeed the Phantom.
Unbelievable. But that's impossible.
A surprise to be sure. That's one bloody tough rock. Let us have the fragments tested straight away. Oh, and you'll be having a DNA test too, fool bright.
Bailiff, contact the police department immediately and order the testing.
I don't know why I said drug testing. No drugs here.
Prosecutor Blackwell, what do the test results show?
There was a rock fragment that had blood on it that appeared to be several years old. DNA testing revealed. Well, I'm sure you know full well what it revealed.
They confirmed it was the witness's blood, didn't they?
There's no use in trying to talk your way out of it anymore, bitch. Admit it! You are the Phantom!
Objection!
What? What? Huh? Mr. Wright, did you just raise an objection to yourself? Oh my god. He's gonna be Phoenix. Oh shit. No, I didn't say a word. Oh god, here we go. That was my objection, Apollo. Huh? Here it comes. Now I'm fake Phoenix. Why? It was a pretty good objection too, don't you think? Oh my god, this has gone off the rails, man. Now he's me?
So, did you have an objection or not, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Oh, no, not really, Your Honor.
No, not you, Mr. Wright. I mean, the witness, Mr. Wright.
The witness, Mr. Wright. Could this trial get any more insane? Mr. Wright, this fragment of rock in the photograph and those just like it. How can you be sure they're pieces of the same moon rock that was at the robotics lab? Care to explain what you mean? Well, there may have been a rock or two in the courtroom that had my blood on it. But how do you know they're not just rocks? You can't prove they're the moon rock, right?
Objection!
Oh my god. Don't be absurd. Just compare the fragment with the rock in the newspaper article. Anybody can see they're the same. They have the exact same coloration.
Objection!
But maybe some other rock with the same coloration happened to be in the courtroom. It's highly unlikely a rock with such a unique appearance that just happened to be here. But you can't deny it's a possibility.
Objection!
Arguing with himself, it's fucking hilarious. But your blood was found on one of the fragments. Apollo, there's nothing suspicious about my blood being on a piece of rock. And why not? I know it sounds like an excuse, but several years ago, I tripped and fell in this very courtroom and was hurt pretty badly. Maybe that's how my blood found its way onto a piece of rubble. Even he must realize how ridiculous that sounds. And yet, I suppose it's not completely out of the question. Ha ha ha! I see you're starting to sweat, Mr. Wright. I thought that the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. You're the last person I want to hear that from. Well, then why don't we get those fragments analyzed? We could ask an expert to verify if they were from the moon rock in the robotics lab or not. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that just isn't going to be possible. And why not? In order to prove that the fragments are from what you say they're from, you need a sample of the moon rock from 7 years ago to compare it with. Wow. Easy game, bro. Easy. But that moon rock doesn't exist anymore, and there's no sample data left either. So you see, short of going back in time, there's no way to prove that any of the fragments are from the moon rock. Oh, no! Oh my god, this is so easy. It's so easy. It's like a baby can figure this out. They haven't paid attention enough. There's really no way to prove it? There absolutely is. Are you finally ready to throw in the towel?
Objection!
I object against myself again. So the moon rock doesn't exist anymore, huh? That's right. It was such a valuable rock, too. A shame, really. But it's lost to us forever. He's wrong. It's not completely lost. There's another piece of it, right here by our side. A shining fragment of hope that can turn everything around. The final piece of evidence to put this phantom away for good. The defense has a piece of evidence that completely contradicts your claim, bitch. You have a what now? A final fragment of hope that was passed down with great love and care. We do? We do? Even if the person holding it hasn't realized it yet.
Is this true, Mr. Wright?
Pay no attention to him, Your Honor. He's just bluffing as usual. I wonder if you'll be able to force your biggest smile when you see what I've got, motherfucker. Try me. The piece of evidence that shows the original Moonrock isn't completely lost is the earring. Cut from a real Moonrock that was being used for research. Booyaka. Game, set, match. Fuck you. But just about the only things my mother left me are with our widget and this earring. Maybe she did love me in her own way. She loved me in her own way. Athena, you may not know it yet, or you may not know it, but your mother left you with a very important piece of evidence. She did? You're bluffing. You don't have anything of the kind. Oh, but we do. Evidence that will finally corner you, motherfucker, because we have a Moonrock of our own. Yeah! Oh! You mean... Exactly. A gift Dr. Sykes left her daughter. An item Athena has cherished and worn all these years. As distant as Dr. Sykes may have seemed to her daughter, that fragment of her love... will shake off the darkness of the past and give us all hope for the future. This is the defense's sample of the Moonrock, motherfucker.
Take that. That's your sample?
This earring that Miss Sykes always wears was made from that original Moonrock, motherfucker. What? All this time.
It was right here all along?
Absolutely. Positively, bro. I love that we get to see all our homies piled up over there on the one side. No. It can't be. If the composition of the bombed fragments and the earring are found to be a match, then it will prove beyond the shadow of a doubt the origin of the fragment in this photo. And since the test results show that the blood on the fragment was yours, this means that the identity you tried so hard to hide will finally be revealed. The identity I tried to hide? I don't have an identity to hide. I may not have Athena's ears, but now even I can hear the fear in your voice, bitch. Fear? I don't feel fear. I left all of my emotions behind years ago. Every human being feels fear. You simply can't face the emotions inside you. You can't face them because you have nothing. No love, no trust. And I suppose you do? I didn't have anybody to support me at first either. I couldn't face the fear inside me. Couldn't get over the trauma of my past. Like I said, I don't feel fear, motherfucker. Then you're just a coward for running away from yourself. When I had my doubts about Miss Sykes, I felt like I would collapse under the weight. But I wanted to trust her. And I knew I could trust Mr. Wright to uncover the truth. That's why I was able to face my suspicions without hesitation. Running away from myself? How can I run away from myself? When there's nothing inside. Nothing at all.
Objection!
I know it's hard for someone as unwilling to trust others as you to understand. But people have emotions. It's just a fact of life. And so, people can be weak at times. But that's exactly why people need to trust in one another, or trust one another, so they can gain the strength to face themselves when things are at their bleakest. Without trust in others, how can you ever hope to face your fears? The fear inside of me? Is this... No. Ah! Ah! Oh, God. I'm afraid. I'm scared. Ah! I feel fear. Jesus. The scared Phoenix face is creepy almost. You can't outrun yourself.
Remove that mask and unleash your emotions.
Confront your guilt head on. Look at all these fingers being pointed at him. With your own true face. Is he going to be creepy looking? I bet. My own true face? No, please don't. I know you're here. Where are you? See? I haven't revealed anything yet. Honest. He feels like he's going to get assassinated right now. Oh! My own true face. I don't have one. My face, my face, my face. What? Yeah, okay. He's going to be everybody throughout the fucking game right now. Is this my face? Is this, isn't it? No, that's not it. No. This isn't me either. Is this me? Which one is my face, bro? What am I? Who am I? Oh, he's literally going through everybody. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Did he just get fucking assassinated? Well, I'm going to go with yup. Well then.
A sniper attack in this very courtroom? It chills me to my bones. But the police are doing everything they can to track down the sniper as we speak. Prosecutor Blackwell, how is Detective Fulbright? I mean his imposter doing?
He's a lucky fellow. The bullet didn't hit any vital organ. Wow. So the assassin failed? What a failure. He appears to be in no danger of dying. Well, that's just lame. Not that I wanted him to be dead or anything, but like, how you gonna have the assassin fail to kill him? Come on now.
Well, that was fortunate for all of us.
The analysis of that final piece of evidence Wright Dono submitted is in. The composition of Miss Sykes' earring and the fragment with the blood on it match. We can now be certain that it is a fragment of the moon rock in question. The murders and bombings at the Space Center, both past and present. The bombing of the courtroom number 4, and all of his other crimes, as numerous as the stars. Under suspicion of all these things, the spy known as the Phantom has been incarcerated. The prosecutor's office is now responsible for his well-being. There are still a myriad of things we wish him to tell us about, after all. Oh boy.
Thank you, Prosecutor Blackwell. Well, it's time to finally bring this trial to an end. But before I do, will the defendant please return to her proper place?
Yes, Your Honor. All right, let's get that not guilty, baby.
All right. Now then, this court finds the defendant Athena Sykes
not guilty, baby. We in there. All right. Oh, yeah. Who is the Phantom? I don't think it matters, Omega. He's just some faceless dude who impersonates everyone. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what his face looks like, unless it turns out to be somebody we know from the series, which would be crazy. But maybe that'll be a little teaser for the end of the game. We'll see.
Court is adjourned.
All right. We done did it, y'all. We done did it. Saved Athena. Found the Phantom. We done did it. Cleared Blackwell's name. We done did it. December 20th, 9:12 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 5. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Thank you, Pearls. And thank you for being there for Athena. It's the least I could do. But Athena was great, wasn't she? She was so strong throughout the whole trial. Daddy, I'm so glad to see you. Oh my god, there's too many girl voices. They're all going to sound the same. Sorry, I'm just sorry in advance. Trucy, are you all right? Are you hurt? I'm fine, Daddy. I was doing magic tricks for the other hostages to keep our spirits up.
That's our Trucy for you. I'm really glad to see you're safe. Right. I fear I owe you yet another debt of gratitude.
Edgeworth.
We never would have caught him if it weren't for all of you.
Ah, come on, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? You're the ones who've been tracking the Phantom all this time. Plus, you were the one who gave Blackwell permission to serve as prosecutor, right?
Yes, well, we knew the Phantom was somewhere nearby. The police and I were trying to find him, but we never did manage to do so until this trial.
Well, we never would have won this trial without you. It was your help as chief prosecutor that was the key to its successful conclusion. Besides, It was you that saw to it that I got my attorney's badge back, wasn't it?
So, you figured it out, did you?
Yeah, getting my license back went just a little too smoothly, you know? It should have been much harder after that evidence forging scandal.
Well, I owed you a few favors.
Hey, Edgeworth. Think we can finally bring the Dark Age of the Law to an end?
Even the darkest night turns to dawn eventually. Our sun will rise again. Besides, now that the prosecutor Blackwell has been cleared of all charges, a great deal of the mistrust towards the court system should have been swept away.
You know, you could have said that with a bigger smile, Edgeworth. It won't kill you. Instead, the furrows on your brow of yours just keep getting deeper and deeper.
So I should smile more, huh? I'll think about it.
Ah, the complicated love-hate relationship between long-life rivals. Just stop talking about it and kiss already. Like, come on, man. Athena? Who dis? Oh, of course. Duh.
I'm forever in your debt. You went to all that trouble, even taking the bar exam while you were overseas.
Well, I knew that if I didn't get your sentence overturned fast, you'd be executed. So I studied and studied. I was frantic. I'm so glad I made it in time. Yay, they did it. Just barely, but I still made it. That a girl, Athena. It's good to see you finally let your tears out.
Yes, I survived by the skin of my teeth, thanks to you.
Shame on you, Simon, for trying to throw your life away like that.
It was never my intention to just throw my life away. But some things in this world are more important than your own life.
Like what?
My honor-bound duty to protect with my life. My mentor's most beloved treasure.
Huh? That's some loyalty. This guy really is a samurai, though, through and through. Well, looks like we can breathe easy now. Apollo? Athena? Thank you both. It took all of us together to pull it off. You bet, boss. What a team we are, huh?
It was definitely the most amazing turnabout I've ever seen.
I'm a lucky guy. My office has the best, most capable lawyers around.
Thanks, Mr. Wright. I'm going to work extra hard to make up for all the worry I caused. Apollo Justice is fine and ready to go. Let's hear it for the Wright Anything Agency.
Well, nobody's going to try harder than me, so you'd better watch out, Apollo. Simon's free, thanks to Mr. Wright. But there are so many more people out there who need our help. You're right, and I'll be needing you both to help them. We still have a long way to go. Yeah, there's a good chance that Blackwell is actually in love with Athena's mom, but they never really say that. They just kind of stick with the mentor relationship thing. But there's a good chance he was actually in love with her. Anyway, get ready, you two. Oh, we're going to get that fucking final happily ever after photo. We won a major victory, but the war is far from over. There are still people out there suffering under false charges who need defending. We've got a lot of work ahead of us if we ever hope to fully bring the Dark Age of the Law to a close. Hey, I know one thing we have to do. We have to celebrate with a bowl of piping hot noodles.
Huh? Nothing like a bowl of Eldune's noodles after a trial, all on Mr. Wright's tab. That's how it works at the Wright Anything Agency, right, Mr. Wright?
Huh?
As a boss, it's your duty to express gratitude to your people for their great work. In that case, allow me to join in the festivities. I would greatly welcome a bowl of noodles.
Huh? I have an idea, Daddy. Why don't you just invite everybody involved with the case? The more the merrier, right? Yeah, the more in my fucking wallet, bro. Oh, Mr. Nick, look how far you've come. Who knew you'd grow up to be such a generous gentleman? He's like, God damn it. I ain't got the money for this. Guys? Under these circumstances, there's only one thing I can say.
Only if I get to join in.
Hey, no fair. I want to say it too. Oh, are they going to say objection? Are they going to go,
Objection!
Okay, here we go. Booyah!
Objection!
Hell yeah. Alright, guys, we did it. We finished the final case of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I was trying to think of something nice I could do for Polly, so I decided to go around and get a bunch of jobs for him to do. Find a lost cat, install an air conditioner, give a computer lesson, find a lost item. You think I should have found him a new legal cases? No, that's okay. This is the Right Anything Agency after all. Alright, I can't talk too much because we're going to go through some dialogue here, but we finished the main story, even though we're not technically done with this game yet. Thena and Paulo were so wonderful in court. I'd better study as much as I can if I want to be a judge someday. My grandma says eat lots of peppers and they'll ignite your passion. Oh, but I should figure out which to grow. Green peppers or yellow peppers? Or maybe I should go with the hot as the sun red peppers instead. Maybe you should. Yep, we have a DLC case remaining, X-Gamer, but thank you for the GGs. I'll talk more about it when we get to the credits that actually roll. Right now we gotta go through dialogues. Oh my god, this fucking guy. The end of the dark age of the law, you say? 'Tis how naive. Don't you know it's sometime necessary to get a guilty verdict by any means possible? What? They're putting me under investigation? The chief prosecutor wants to see me? Ah, shit, dude. Eek! I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure we got the good ending. I'm pretty sure the bad endings that Zerker was talking about, Omega, are all endings that you get if you failed during the trial. Not if you actually get to the end. These guys. I've been asked to debut the great masked wrestler Ten Mataro. He's scheduled to go up against the amazing Ninetales next, though. Oh, what to do, what to do. A fight to the finish with myself? Why don't you ask Mr. Demon Lawyer to be the amazing Ninetales number the second? That's not a bad idea. I'd bet he'd be all for it. Caw-caw, caw-caw! So, we ought to meet again as foes, are we, my little friend? Jesus Christ. That guy was nuts. Oh, yeah, this guy. What was his voice again? Oh, yeah. Would you believe it? I'm the alderman of the Nine-Tail thing. I took over for Rex QB for the good of my beloved village. What do you say? Would you like to make a little donation to help us out? Hey, you! What do you think you're doing sneaking into my manor? Ah, the jig's up. Better make a run for it. Oh, he's not the real guy. He's not the real guy. He just pretended to be. All right, these kids. I thought I wanted to be an artist, but after seeing that amazing job Athena did, I started becoming genuinely interested in law. So now I'm studying for the bar exam. I'm gonna prosecute Athena someday. You'll see. I'm studying my buns off too, but not for the bar exam. I'm going to pass the Themis entrance exam on my own merit this time. With a score of 100 points, of course. Hugh, Juniper, our dream will live on forever!
Forever! Oh yeah!
Oh my god, this bitch.
I found really sweet boxes for all three of them, but they won't wear them. Is it because I want to be a legal journalist instead of a lawyer or a judge? But anyway, thanks to the trial, the school's newspaper future is as bright as kids can be. Now let's see what the fresh blood have to say to the new school paper. Our editor cried so hard at graduation rehearsal, her cardboard box got soggy.
Gross. Soggy boxes. Oh yeah. The one night only reunion concert, I still remember. That evening of passion, the president of the student council sang like no high school student I've ever heard. When she's a judge in her own court up there, I'd love to have a jam session with her. It'd be the coolest trial ever, yeah? I can already hear it now. I didn't have time to like practice my German accent there, so that was pretty terrible, but you know, at least it was different. I gave this place a good cleaning from top to bottom, but it's already a mess again. I guess the only thing I can do now is clean up the attitudes of the people in this office. With Mystic Maya due to come here once her training's over, it simply must be done. I hope Maya's actually in the next game. I think she will be. She has to be, right? Can't have another game, the last game that I'm aware of, anyway, that they've had so far, and not have her return at least for a little bit, right? Ha ha ha! Humanity's dreams from outer space is blacked. I'm planning for the Hat 3 rocket has officially already begun. Look upon me, people of this great nation, and witness the glory of Yuri Cosmos. What do you... Oh, Director. Yes, yes. Rocket preparations are fully complete. Yes. You just leave everything to me. Assistant Director Yuri Cosmos. Wait, he's Assistant Director? Who's the Director now? Is it going to be Rocket Head Man? Or maybe it'll be... no, she's in jail. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to the moon in the new rocket. If Athena or Mommy Metis came to the moon, I would love to show them around. But which is more interesting, Montes Pyrenees or Mare Patrinculatus? You think they would like either one? Yay, hooray! I wonder how Miss Ara is doing. I'd rather be near Miss Ara than on the moon. Oh, Miss Ara, I just want you to use me again like you used to. Damn, these robots, they like those. They got that fetish, them kinks. Little freaky.
Ready for launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off, bro! I'm going to the moon for real this time. For me and for Clay. Thanks to my lawyers, I know I should never give up. But I'm worried. You can't breathe in space, or in fact, it's cold as heck. Oh man, now I'm finally getting really nervous. Ah!
Jesus, this guy.
No, I am not employed here. I simply came to request their services in defense of my sister. But no one's around, and I've been kept waiting for a long time. And what sort of case brings you here? Oh? Your father was accused and you wish for Athena to defend him? Huh. Then perhaps he and I shall meet in a courtroom in the near future.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
I look forward to your next month's salary assessment.
Eek! Please forgive me!
Blackwell's acquittal has brought all manner of ills in the prosecutor's office to light. It would seem solving that case has thawed the chill of winter into the warmth of spring. Now I owe Wright yet another debt of gratitude, but I will repay him one day. You can trust in that. By whooping his ass in court, of course. Or kissing him like he always wanted. Yes.
Alright, so this is the real credits rolling, I assume. No! I shouldn't say the real credits, but the finished credits, now that all the dialogue has passed. But yes, that is the end of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies of the main story, anyway. Apparently there was a DLC case that came out with this game. It's also included in this collection, so we are not done with this playthrough entirely. But let's go ahead and summarize and talk about what we've done so far anyways. Because I'm pretty sure I've already been told that the case that's a DLC case takes place, I think it was between case 2 and 3 is when it's supposed to take place. So I have a feeling Fulbright's going to be part of that case, but who knows what else is going to be part of it. People really want me to play it, so it must be a good case. If it was useless and worthless, I'm sure people would be like, nah, but it must be a worthwhile case. It must have some fun aspects to it. But apparently those bad endings we were talking about earlier, the bad ending is done during Blackwell's one and only testimony. You had to lose your entire penalty gauge during his cross-examination. Got it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because that means that Blackwell would have ended up guilty and Blackwell would have probably got executed, right? There you go. Is it the real Fulbright or the fake one? I mean, unless the case took place a year before Fulbright actually died. But we've already confirmed that Fulbright died a year ago, right? So it's going to be the fake Fulbright that's part of the case. Edgeworth plans on marrying Phoenix. He might. You never know. Make an honest woman out of Phoenix, you know? But yeah, anyway. All these cases were pretty good. I enjoyed this game a lot so far. I know we're not done, but, you know, all of it kind of being tied together to one story, well, for the most part, was pretty cool. I like that case 1, 4, and 5 all kind of came together, where case 2 and 3 kind of just showed the prequel to, like, how Athena and Apollo's character has developed up to the point where we got to for case 1, 4, and 5 to connect. Because, yeah, case 2 was basically when they first brought Athena in to join the group, join the team. And then case 2 was Athena's first time being the lawyer of the trial. So, there you go. It was a good time, though. I enjoyed this. I liked it better than Apollo Justice, I think. I was, like, thinking about Apollo Justice yesterday, the first game. And I was talking to Drew about it a little bit, and I was just like, I remember the game, yes. But I think, for the most part, this one was better. It may have been a little bit easier. I know people were complaining that this game's a little easier. I heard that was like a big complaint about this one because they like to like lead you to the answer before you actually get a chance to present it. A lot of the time I was already there, if you remember. A lot of the time I already said what the thing was going to be. And then, of course, the game's like hammers it home like, this is the thing, this is the thing, this is the thing. And you're like, okay, well, I already said it, so let me just present it already. Good Lord. Obviously, that wasn't the case for every single part of this game. There were some parts I still fucked up on. But it's usually just the classic overthink or the moments where I don't give it enough thought and I just throw shit out there just to try stuff without any consequences. If the consequences were I actually had to replay a whole thing, then I probably would have been a little more on edge to get things wrong. But anyway, rocket launch time?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Liftoff. It's interesting to see her hair down. I only ever saw it in those weird, like, horn pigtails.
Mr. Starbuck! You'll be fine. Just believe in yourself.
The moon's closer than you think!
Yay!
Thanks, guys. I wouldn't have made it back into space if it wasn't for you.
Ah, yeah!
All right!
As anime as fuck. Well, okay. GG. You went to space. Well done. And you can confirm that that extra case is one of your favorites in the game, X Gamer? Well, I look forward to it. Through the years, I've seen as much joy as heartache, honesty as deceit. But just as Mr. Starbuck was able to escape the harsh pull of his fears and despair, I believe that hope and friendship can lift us all up towards a brighter tomorrow. Sounds good, Phoenix. Sounds good. And like that, we have the end. Alright, y'all. We did it. Dual Destinies is done from the main game's perspective, anyway. But as you can see, we're back here to the title screen because we have... no, don't continue on to the next game because we got a DLC special case to play. Next time on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We will pick it up on Dual Destiny some more because we got a special case to do, like I just keep saying over and over again. So that's what we're going to do in the next one. So I'll see you guys when we do that. Peace!